All right, and we are coming at you live. It's 95.
Exactly what she said.
See that? See, that's what happens when you put me on the spot. Make me feel
So much
weird.
pressure,
And
and
the
she
thing
just
goes
lost it. So close to greatness.
But so far away, man.
Diamonds are made under pressure. That was
yeah.
so
Dude,
was dust.
numbers are hard for me.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
numbers are
That's
hard.
Wonderful.
They tried to bury me, but they
97
forgot I was a
point
potato.
something. Did you say you were a potato?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
What the fuck are you doing over there?
What the fuck was that?
What you doing?
Nothing. Yeah, we're good.
Do I need to buy a camera so people can see this shit?
No, definitely not.
Huh. I'm gonna do it anyway.
I was thinking about, since Alec isn't here, I was like, I could set up the DM screen on the other side of the table.
You probably could.
And then I realized that was a
They're
huge
still not gonna
mistake.
see your ass because you're short as shit.
Hey, they'll see the
See your
forehead.
fucking forehead.
They'll see the forehead.
Yeah.
That's good enough.
That's all I see.
You're gonna see the top, like a top bit of your forehead, and then headphones.
You know what they're gonna see?
Yes.
They're gonna see a dope ass DM screen.
They
I can
will
see
see.
like
They
this
would
much.
see
That
it.
DM screen is pretty rad.
The DM screen is in.
It
It's
is.
just backwards. Can't see the back.
Mm.
It's all cool and engraved. Anyways,
We see the.
You got a big old
Welcome
amber on
back
there.
to Drop Dice.
I guess.
Oh,
Where we last left off, Gregor and Ack were having.
Welcome to Pawn Stars. You never know what's gonna walk through that door.
exactly.
They Ack tried to meditate and had a little spirit vision of
With Ulric.
yes, his new god Ulric.
Yes.
Our paladin Gregor has been serving Ulric faithfully for many years, ever since he was a little lad. And now our little kobold skink friend has found religion. And they're trying to figure out what's going on with these visions, because Ulric has been calling for Ack to find him.
Yeah.
He's been really mean and distant to Gregor.
That's not new.
He's been
sad.
slightly meaner and more distant to Gregor.
That's still not much now.
Slightly more than normal. So yeah, we were
Gregor.
figuring that out. They had remembered that Ack picked up a pendant sometime last season. Didn't really remember when.
No, and everybody's like, "What pen? What?"
What?
Yeah, so they had
crazy, man.
taken that. They are currently on a ship on their way to the pirate island of Sartosa.
I'm on a boat, motherfucker.
Yes.
And to be fair, Ack does just sort of grab stuff.
He does grab a
but
bunch
that's why
of
I'm like,
shit.
That's why I was like, "Hey man, where'd you get that?" Like,
He does also grab a bunch of shit when people aren't around
Yeah.
and just puts it
Yes.
in his pockets.
Yeah.
So it's very possible that our characters never actually saw it happen.
There's a lot of stuff Ack has that nobody just knows.
if
that
anybody
he
out there
has.
can specifically remember, like, when this happened, just drop a comment and be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, dumbass!" Like,
Yeah,
you were-
reinform us.
You watched him put it on. And I'm like, I didn't. but
Actually,
okay.
Gregor did. It was
Yeah.
really funny.
I'm
It
not
was,
gonna lie.
it was
Awkward.
really funny. You're like, we're gonna circle back to this. I
That's
completely
how it
forgot about
goes 90% of the time, is you see something sus and you're like, we'll get to that later.
We'll
And then
table,
you
just never
completely
get to it.
table it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
We'll table this for now. Come back to it.
Gregor in canon has like the short-term memory of a small rodent.
I think
shark.
it, yeah, I would say a CTE reef shark.
Yeah, that
I'd
too.
say it's either that or he just like, I guess, chooses to not remember so that way he doesn't have to deal with it.
No, it's more like Gregor's just dealing with a lot of shit right now. And he needs
Also, it
support.
happens so often that it's
Yeah.
hard to keep track of.
That's true.
Well,
It
and
do.
also, like,
It do, it do.
from my, I'm not trying to derail the entire campaign every time I see something sus because we would get fucking nothing done.
That's true.
We already don't get anything done. And to be fair, this is also the second time Ack has just grabbed a necklace and put it on, and it ended up being cursed or some shit.
Yep. Most productive, unproductive heroes.
Yeah.
Let's go
All right,
around
so-
and introduce ourselves.
No.
Can we start on this side? We'll mix it up.
Holy shit.
Oh man,
We don't have to.
we already,
Cindy
we
back
already
under
got me on
pressure.
the spot once and I really fucked it up.
It's happening.
All right,
Do it again.
this is no, just kidding. All right, so Fargrim, played by me, Cindy. Awkward.
You're doing
Don't
great,
put me on
champ.
the spot.
You're doing great, champ. We love
Got
you.
this. Got this. Cindy.
Fargrim's public speaking.
Yeah, all of a sudden,
Fucking top tier.
we're on like episode 48, and now Cindy's like, I'm shy.
Camera shy now.
I don't know. I'm becoming Fargrim, and his awkwardness is becoming me.
Do you need
So-
little glasses to put on?
Right?
Some readers.
I do need my readers. So I am the dwarf slayer of the group. I basically just run around and hit stuff really hard when I'm told to.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're not told to.
Sometimes I'm not told to, or at least I mean when I'm not told to, at least like I really want to do it, but everyone always talks me off the ledge, which is super fucking lame.
Breaker of chains and door frames.
Breaker of chains and door frames. I like it.
Sounds good.
All right, Gregor.
This is Gregor the Black Wolf of Midnight, People's Champion, chosen of Ulric,
Barely.
One of them.
Paladin,
Second favorite.
Paladin of Midnight.
There you go.
It's the most accurate thing you've said all season.
Gaslighter of gods.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
There it is. All right.
I'm Ben. I'm playing Ack, everybody's favorite black scaled kobold, shadow monk, Ulric's favorite champion.
I want to dispute that, but like I can't.
Not yet, at least.
Lately,
Yeah.
as of late.
Ulric's newest favorite champion, and group mascot.
Group mascot.
That's true,
That's
actually.
interesting. Yeah.
That's fair. I am Dylan playing Kronk Enator, our fighter sorcerer, magic man of totally not Zinch, best buds with Ulric's second favorite, and stepdad to Ulric's first favorite. Extended part of the family, I guess.
Anyway.
It's so weird. We'll draw a family tree one day. Probably not.
Yeah, Kronk Enator, keeper of reigns, director of party decision making.
Yeah.
Just usual tamer of bad life choices.
Sometimes you encourage them. Depends on the
Only every now and again.
Depends.
And I am Amber, and I play everyone else as DM.
This is true.
Yes, sometimes even God. We'll see.
Which one?
Yeah.
That's
There's a multitude.
This is a multi-theologic universe.
Polytheism?
All of them.
Polytheism, yeah.
All of them.
Big words.
There's a pantheon.
There is a
There's multiple
Multiple
pantheons.
pantheons.
Yeah.
If you're interested in that, we will maybe explain it one day. Ask us, send us questions.
Probably
We
not.
have question episodes.
Just Google
Yeah,
it.
we'll do a Q&A.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have any
Yeah.
questions, shoot.
Someone make a wiki.
If we get enough questions built up, we'll do another Q&A. For sure.
we still have a fair number from
Yeah.
last time.
We'll make sure to not answer them.
Anyway,
Or
Anyway, picking up, you guys took this necklace that you remembered that you had to Kronk to do
Yep.
science and shit.
Monsieur de Enator.
all magic and
yeah, we're all rocking lab coats right now
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Investigation.
and safety goggles, and we're doing some experiments.
Yep.
I'm still in the basement. I
Putting
guess.
it in cups of water, seeing if it floats, you know, the usual.
It's a witch.
Burn it.
But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start off. I'm going to put my book of divination back in my pack.
And what's the title of this book again?
I don't fucking
divination.
You
and
literally
stuff.
just told me
It is
that it is
The
a book on the history and future of divination.
yes, it is the history and future of divination.
Okay, so that's the title?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I
I had that down.
I'm just very proud of that title.
Was it written by Hermaeus Mora or something?
Yeah.
It may have been.
Pretty sure that's just a pseudonym for Z.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
It's pretty much the same shit.
the Elder Scrolls equivalent.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll put my book away and I am going to sit down on the floor, crisscross applesauce, set the necklace down in front of me, and I'm going to cast some detect magic.
Okay.
I'm Slav squatting.
Let me pull up exactly what that will tell you.
Ack is Slav squatting on top of Gregor's head.
So teabagging Gregor.
No, it's a
No.
Slav squat.
Yeah, it's Slav
It's
squat.
very different. They're two very different
It would
motions.
have to
The
be.
flat part of Gregor's helmet, Ack is on top of that Slav squatting.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay. You do sense kind of a very faint magical aura from this necklace. It does seem to have divination magic on it.
Indubitably.
Yes.
Hmm.
Which you, from your background, know what divination magic tends to hint at that I don't think the rest of the party does.
Divination, yes.
Yeah.
Divination.
Future
Oh,
plans, you know.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Am I picking up on any kind of particular enchantments or anything like that? Like any kind of like scrying stuff?
Give me an arcana check.
Oh, yeah.
Because technically there's a different spell that tells you that, but I'm going to be nice.
Well.
Some sort of spell that lets you identify what type of
Yeah,
magic
it's
is
an
being
8.
used.
Can I assist?
Oh, sure.
He's gonna put his hands like under my arms, and we'll just hold it together.
It's like a prom pose,
Like
or
the,
like
what fucking movie was that?
Ghost.
ghosts.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're just sitting there together with the pottery.
Yeah.
My ack is still on my helmet, Slav squatting.
With
But I'm
Whoopi
like
Goldberg.
a foot taller than him, so he's just kind of like,
I'm trying to be big,
Trying
but
to rap.
I'm struggling.
but yeah.
Are you a foot taller than me?
Jetpacking it.
You're that
He's
much
a
bigger than me this whole
giant.
time?
Yeah, Gregor's 6 feet and Kronk's like 7.
Oh, man, wow.
Because
Well, no,
you're like 6'4", right?
Well, actually, per the About the Inquisitor, I guess
That
Greg
may
was
have been wrong.
6'7",
no one
yeah.
gave me information, so except Ack. Ack was the only one that answered my questionnaire. So the Matorka Inquisitor
It's not, yeah.
is
He's like
making shit
He's
up.
like 6'4".
Yeah.
Did you send?
But
Just
you
Yes.
hyperinflated.
I
it.
If you
Yeah.
ask Gregor, he's going to say 6'7".
There you go.
Well, yeah.
No one's gonna
Kronk
check.
is 7'4".
No one's
That is
gonna
the
check.
height that was settled upon.
7'4"? Holy fuck.
He's a big dude. Fucking
He's a big lad.
Tall
But
boy.
So I'm trying to big spoon my thickness here.
Just jetpacking.
Yep, jetpacking. It's got the
best.
hooks in.
But
The
yeah.
best.
Rattling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took the back.
You very carefully remember not to sink the rear naked. Because
You know what I remember to not do? Cross my feet.
There you go.
Damn.
that's how you know a true grappler.
But yeah, I rolled a 7.
7.
Combined.
so you crossed
that's
your
a
feet.
15.
An 8 and a 7.
An 8 and a 7.
That's a 15.
We don't figure
I
shit
can
out
math.
because we're distracted with brotherhood.
You both crossed your feet.
Yeah, you think that the necklace might help Ack like focus and maybe help him on wisdom saving throws,
It's got an eye, so it lets you
Damn, that's
see
tight.
things.
That's tight.
which is something this group desperately needs help
Okay.
with.
Yeah, that's actually
Not
pretty
me. I'm actually pretty good on
So-
saving those.
What I'm picking up here, I can't quite discern anything specific.
It's a fucking fidget spinner.
no.
It could be.
Fidget
It is a
necklace
round
spinner.
bead that Ack could
But
spin.
it seems to help with some kind of resistance to magical influence, potentially.
Okay. That's pretty dope.
Can't quite tell.
I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of good at that already. So if somebody else wants it, I'm also pretty decked out on like magical items.
Does it need to be attuned to?
If it does, then I couldn't have been attuned to it.
I will say no then.
Very well.
Yeah, I'm kind of like I'm also like very good at like
I mean,
saving from things.
if we're just gonna be real, the two people in the party, it'd be me and you. Yep. would want to maybe get in on this action.
Probably. I mean,
rock, paper,
do you
scissors.
want to try it out for a while and see how
Yeah,
it
rock-
works?
rock, paper,
Otherwise, I
scissors
could
it.
give it a spin.
Sure. I mean, you know, I mean, Ak, if that's okay with you. I mean, I know I said I wasn't gonna take it and wear it, but now that's kind of what's happening.
I mean, honestly, if like that's the benefit that I'm getting from it, I'm already pretty good at that kind of stuff. So like,
Yeah,
if
that
it,
might help.
If
like-
it helps you, I mean, I do feel like you get your mind taken over quite a bit, and I had this weird dream where you got your mind taken over
You,
for a bit.
I don't know if you would have inferred that from the dream. Kronk was just sitting there drinking monster out
sipping
of a coconut.
scissor.
Well,
Slurping.
Gregor definitely gets his mind taken over quite a bit,
He does. He does do that.
I fall hard.
and I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty good on that. So like I'm already kind of blinged out. If you couldn't tell, I got a lot of rings. I got a lot of necklaces.
Will this fit over my head and helmet?
Oh, I'm familiar with the magics. I can try it out.
Yeah,
keep
Kronk's
an
a
eye on
magic
it. If
man.
anything weird is going on, I
See if I get a
should
weird
know.
vibe.
Yeah,
Okay.
I should know.
I will say you are able to unclasp it and clasp it behind your head. I don't know if it would fully fit over the helmet.
Kronk, can you get me?
So it's kind of like it's not a necklace, it's a choker on Gregor.
I don't like that.
You can also put it on a different chain or something if you have a different chain.
Oh, where does it? Can I wear it as a bracelet?
Sure.
do a
Yeah,
couple
an Ack
wraps.
necklace is a Gregor
That sounds-
bracelet. That
that
makes
sounds
sense.
Forearms are fucking wide.
If you do feel like paying me back for it, I will accept like goblin or vampire ears sometime in the near
We'll get you a
future.
vampire ear, sure.
I'm running low, so I could use more.
I know where we can
I
get
have
some.
zero issues about ripping the ear off a vampire.
Yeah,
so,
or goblins.
yeah,
Goblins
yeah.
work too.
We literally just saw a ship.
We
Just
did
saying.
just
Are you
see
even
a
here?
ship.
No.
Are you even down here? Or he's eavesdropping. We just hear him yell from like the next room over.
Yeah,
Hey guys, I know where to find one.
we're just not being quiet. So it's a small. It's not that big of a ship.
He's trying to read.
No, it's
It's a decent sized ship.
So are you
It's not
taking
that
this? Or
big.
you want me to take it?
I got it.
What are we doing? You're gonna take
I'm
it?
gonna. So what does it do?
Okay.
It will give you advantage on wisdom saving throws
need that.
against certain foes.
Need that.
But you did not roll high enough to know what foes.
Oh,
No,
so how do you know like when he's supposed to roll it?
I mean, I would assume she'd tell me.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Right.
That's fair.
When it works.
Yeah, like be like, hey, take a wisdom saving throw and throw some advantage on that ish.
Eat. Dope.
Oh, okay.
Cool. So that solves. That doesn't really solve the whole like Ulric issue.
No, that, I mean,
I
that's
had a vision.
Oh,
Yeah.
Another Ulric vision.
Ulric's being trapped somewhere, and he needs our help by weird shadows and stuff.
He's being trapped by shadows.
By shadows, by not good shadows.
Not good.
To be
shadows. specific.
specific, there are good shadows.
So shadows that you aren't.
I couldn't.
using.
I couldn't. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
They're good when I use it. When I do it. But yeah, I couldn't control them, and they felt weird, and they felt different from like the demons that I was eating before. Like it was different kind of shadows.
Okay.
But he
Say
told me
anything
to.
on, like where to go or what to do.
He said the shadows would show me the way, and I don't know what that means
That's
because there's
vague.
shadows everywhere.
yeah.
I'd like to
Vague.
meditate on this more,
Me too.
but out of out of game, I feel like I don't want to derail everybody.
I mean, you could just do it in pastime.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll do it like.
I mean, you guys have
tonight or
another
whatever.
like
Okay.
day or two
Okay.
until you get to Sartosa.
I mean, it should still be. We didn't really get any.
We didn't really even meditate. It's like we started to meditate, and I was like, "What's up with that necklace, though?"
Yeah.
You know. So I guess do we want to go back and
Yeah, let's go back.
actually meditate? Let's
go back.
Yeah, let's go back and actually meditate. Okay. Kronk, catch you later.
Yeah, we'll be back. All right, we sit back down, eat some more incense.
I don't eat the incense because like that's not what we do.
Wait, I thought that's what you told me.
Nope.
No.
No.
What do we do with it then?
We're gonna burn it a little bit. Smoke it.
Burn it?
Maybe you're the one doing
That's
this wrong.
weird. Yeah, that seems weird to me.
Maybe that's why you're having problems with Ulric. You're not eating
Yeah.
enough incense.
One of us was instructed how to do this at the Temple of Middenheim, and one of us wasn't. So maybe like we just
I mean, yeah, I could have just been remembering how you taught me wrong.
maybe let's just let's be cool.
Okay, so we burn it.
Yeah. So it's real smoky in here.
Yeah.
Can Kronk smell this?
Probably.
Down the-
How close? I mean,
We're next
closed the
room
door,
over.
yeah.
Like,
Kronk's gonna close.
it's not a
book.
huge boat. You guys probably end up
Yeah.
bunking.
Kronk's gonna close his book and he's be like, "On these motherfuckers." And he's gonna get up and he's gonna go next door, knock on the door, be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
you guys burning shit in there?
We're incense. We're trying to meditate.
Motherfuckers, look at the floor.
Yeah, it's wood.
What's up?
This whole ass place is wood.
It's incense.
Yeah.
What are you lighting shit on fire for?"
It's just incense, man. Calm down.
It's in a thing. He put it in a thing.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
I mean,
That's what I assumed. He just put it on the floor and lit it on fire.
incense aren't an open flame though.
No,
just
it's not. It's just
smoldering,
it smolders. I'm not gonna light something on fire.
Only you can prevent forest fire.
It's true.
Smokey the Bear.
Either way, so all right. Well, we're
Now
gonna
we gotta
meditate.
refocus again.
Burn even more
I gotta
incense.
blaze it even harder
Don't better
now.
not burn some shit. Don't light anything
Here.
on fire.
We'll put it on.
Not a flame. It's a smolder.
We'll put it on a thing.
Smelled.
Fine, we'll put it on a little plate.
Put it on a little plate.
Fine.
And now we
Go
sit
back to my
down.
room. Go back to reading my book.
Zen it back.
Zenning it out.
Okay. Ack, you use your ability. You kind of push.
Yeah.
I don't know how Ack. How does Ack focus his mind?
He would just take a deep breath in and focus on the center of his mind, and then take a deep breath out, and do that over and over again.
Okay.
The way the big spice
Gregor,
taught him.
how does Gregor clear his mind? Does he focus on something? Does he just like empty his thoughts?
No,
What
he
is-
just tries to just become a blank slate, basically. Just deep
No thoughts.
breaths and just tries to achieve a certain sense of like, not awareness, but yeah, it just tries to just empty,
No thoughts.
just big head, no thoughts.
All he knows is Ulric and breathing.
Big heads, no thoughts. Small head, no thoughts. Together,
Yeah.
0 thoughts.
As you guys are doing this and you're just kind of breathing, eventually your breaths kind of sync up, and you start to kind of like not quite like you're shifting planes, because like you've kind of done that with teleporting before, but you do your consciousness kind of like goes to this other
It's astral projection.
Almost.
kind of.
It's just asshole projection.
Yeah.
You're in you join Ack in this very dark.
So I see like the shadows and stuff now.
It's
Okay.
pitch black in every direction. That's great. It's still pitch black in every.
mean anything
Yeah.
pitch darkness.
It's not normal darkness. You're in.
It's advanced darkness.
Mega dark. You're
I don't
not.
have Ulric vision.
You're not physically there. This is a mental projection.
Do I mentally have dark vision?
No.
Not through this darkness. You do not have metaphysical dark vision.
You realize you have to talk like you're in rock bottom now, right?
Can we see each other?
Yeah. Am I?
To each other, you do see your forms.
What is my form?
Are they naked and afraid?
I'm never afraid.
They-
So.
They appear as they see themselves.
Oh.
So how do you guys? How does Ack and Gregor see themselves?
What are your mental images of yourselves?
Yeah.
Oh, I go first.
Oh God. It would be almost more like the little shadow creature that he summoned. He's just like a more shadowy version of himself. Like he's Ack, but just made of shadows. And like sort of like not quite amorphous, but like almost close to.
There's a slight, just the barest like glow around him and all of his shadows, so you can pick him and his shadows out from the other shadows.
Different color shadows.
Slightly different tone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm darker.
There's ebony, and then
He's
he's
charcoal.
like, yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say panther, but charcoal works.
Panther.
I think Gregor would see himself like if you're looking at him as he normally is, but just exacerbate like all of his deformities.
Oh,
Is he still in armor?
body dysmorphia.
That just makes me sad.
Is he in armor or is he
No, like
he's naked
just in
orc?
like normal clothes or like
Okay.
like a tunic maybe.
Okay.
Like trying to wear normal people clothes, but like all of his deformities are just
super noticeable.
highlighted.
But he's an orc still.
So
Yeah.
his like
Okay.
teeth aren't like
I was gonna say
They're
like
not-
what?
they're
shaved
not
down. They're
shaved
just
down.
like really big.
I was, yeah, I was gonna say like,
Like-
what does he perceive as his deformities? Like it's tusks.
Yeah,
or
his
like,
tusks, like his head looks bigger than it actually is.
He's like super self-conscious about his
Big
flaws.
orc
They're just
head.
hyper.
Yeah. And where usually Gregor's like a big muscular dude, like his self-image is not like at all.
He's skinny.
Yeah, he's like this skinny, like weak.
Makes me upset.
So
I just want to hug Gregor.
I don't.
no one does.
Oh,
Probably smells worse in here than he normally does.
I don't know because
Gregor doesn't view himself as smelly, so
yeah,
okay.
Gregor probably smells better here than anywhere else.
I fucking guess, yeah.
the cloak's not on. So but yeah, so it's like imagine if he was wearing normal people clothes. So yeah, but like all of his orkiness is like exacerbated.
Except for the
And-
good parts.
And
Being
yeah,
swole.
instead of being like jacked and like strong and defiant, he's maybe a little hunched, doesn't stand as tall.
I want to hold him.
Gregor, you look smaller than normal.
I don't have any control over this.
Normally
We're in the shadow zone, man.
Normally you're like big in
know
muscle,
what's happening.
big muscle. Now you're small muscle,
I don't know what you want.
big muscle.
Where are we?
I don't know. This is
Why are
actually
you
this
a
is where
blob of shadow?
I don't know.
You're an amorphous blob.
Aren't I always? I've got a hand and it's just a shadow hand.
But it's still missing fingers.
Still missing fingers. Yeah. Next, well aware that those are gone.
We gotta figure out what the fuck's going on.
Last time I went that way and I just start walking.
I'm gonna
around.
follow him.
Wait, hold on. Wait. And last time I went, Ulric,
Father?
Dad,
Papa, can
Dad?
you hear me?
Dad, Dad, are you there?
After maybe like
Father,
5
can you
minutes
hear
of
me?
shouting out into the darkness, you hear this really low wolf howl in the distance.
That's what I heard last time.
I'm gonna start running in the direction I hear the howl.
I follow him.
I'm gonna hit a fucking shadow wall.
I'm gonna go through that one
What
more.
happens?
Not
You-
looking like that.
After you run, you do hear another wolf howl and it's like a slightly, and you kind of course correct to go after it, and then you run and you bounce off of this like dark wall. It's kind of almost like translucent, shadowy.
Do I have my hammer in this scenario? Am I lucid dreaming enough to
you
have
don't
my hammer?
have it with you when you appear, but if you focus on it, give me a we're gonna say wisdom check.
Wisdom check.
A wisdom check to see if you have like the mental awareness to be lucid dreaming, to just like
will.
focus and make your hammer.
That's a 10.
It's a 10. You kind of you focus really hard, and you conjure something, but it's not your hammer as it normally is. It's like a little like
It's a Fisher Price hammer.
no, it's just like instead of like your giant war hammer, you have just like a like small little like handyman hammer.
Whoa, how'd you do that?
I'm gonna use it and I'm gonna try to hit this wall as hard as I fucking can.
You hit it and dong, it just kind of vibrates. The hammer starts vibrating, and then after
Him
maybe like 20 seconds, it just kind of fades into.
seeing him materialize something out of nothing. Can I try and focus and get my like hand wraps with all my Ulric hand wraps?
Give me a wisdom check.
Key.
The all wraps.
That's an 8.
8. You
It's
focused.
just toilet paper.
You focused really hard, but your little ack brain, you get distracted after a little bit, and there's something on your hands. It might be hand wraps. You're not really sure. It could be toilet paper. It could just be random fabric. But there's something on your hands now.
Cool.
I'm gonna
But they're not my Ulric wraps.
No.
Okay. Well, that didn't work.
I'm gonna cry out and be like, Father, like, are you there? Do you hear me? I'm trying to get to you, but I can't. Like, are you there?
Roll me a d20.
12.
Dad.
You hear
Papa.
the small, quiet whimper of a wolf.
Do I hear it?
I'm just
too?
gonna start punching the wall. Even if like, I'm just gonna like I just it starts. I'm just screaming like I'm trying. I'm just gonna start punching the wall like as hard as I fucking can over and over again.
Do I hear it too, or
Ack, roll me a d20.
I'm borderline panicking.
it's a 4?
Soft 4. Okay. You don't hear it, Ack. You just see Gregor just starts panicking and is just pounding on this wall.
I will also
nothingness.
start punching the wall.
Both of you, you're pounding and you're pounding in your hand. You realize like nothing's changing. Your hands are starting to hurt.
I don't stop.
Is anything happening externally? Like his hands are starting to hurt. Is he like punching the fucking floor?
He's in the metaphysical world right now. He doesn't know.
Well, yeah, I'm just wondering for like from our
Oh, for you
perspective.
Yeah,
two?
does
Yeah.
Kronk hear
like his
pounding,
hands
or-
are hurting. Is he like physically
or is he,
punching?
like, still
You-
meditating?
Dude, if I'm physically punching the ship's wall, like that wall's fucked.
Yeah.
yeah, like
No,
is he
you-
like hitting something?
Kronk does not hear. Kronk just smells incense and
Okay.
maybe I don't know. You guys don't chant for your thing, so yeah, he just smells incense.
Okay.
So I'm hitting the, like I'm panicking and I'm like, what do I do? How do I get to you? Like, I'm trying.
You both take 5 psychic damage.
Fuck. All right.
Easy clap.
Just from
Trauma.
just from like your hands from punching this impenetrable wall.
That's fine. Let me see if I have anything that could help us.
Emotion.
You
Can I? No, it's the metaphysical realm. It's not magic, but I mean, fuck, dude. Can I
what do you want to try to do?
dispel magic? Maybe.
You can try.
You don't know. No, what I'm gonna do? I wanna. My divine sense, is it tingling at all?
Let me pull up what exactly that does.
It's the one where it's like
Senses divine.
it's like undead, celestial, or
Ooh.
fiend, I believe.
You reach inside yourself in this metaphysical realm and you kind of stretch out to like smell what I smell is the only sense I can think of that would kind of you get like this tinge of there's just a little bit of everything right now because you're in this weird other realm. You're getting some celestial, you're getting some fiend. The one thing you're not getting is undead.
Okay.
But yeah,
But I'm
you're
getting some fiend and some celestial.
just from like everything around you.
Yeah, so I'm not able to like pinpoint, but like it's coming in, but I'm not able to really like fixate on anything in particular.
It's kind of like if you're in like an Indian restaurant. There's just so many spices
That was
everywhere.
racist.
Trying to
Okay.
pick
bit.
out.
A little bit.
It's the only place. This
No,
first
I-
place I
no.
could think of that
I
has
get what
like
you're saying.
really like.
It's like at the
pungent-
same time I'm sitting here like there's something going on over here, but also they're bringing back some sizzling fajitas are coming by as well.
Yep.
Yes.
It's just like sensory overload.
Yes.
Okay.
Smells.
Yeah.
It's almost like this entire realm is made up of
Or like those
those energies.
urban spice stores.
So if that's the case, where I can't pinpoint it, but I feel like I'm surrounded by not only I'm detecting the fact. So I'm detecting there's fiends everywhere and celestials everywhere. So in my mind, it's like, okay, Ulric's here, but also there's something else here. So I'm gonna freak out even harder. I'm gonna try even more frantically to get through this wall.
Ak, are you joining him and beating on the wall?
Ack is going to not do that, actually. Instead, he's going to sit down and try and concentrate on Ulric and like try and get his raps back to his actual raps to him and just like focus on everything he knows about Ulric to see if he can like get a connection.
Okay. Gregor, you take another 4 points of psychic damage from beating your hand against the wall.
for beating his meat.
Yeah.
Every day.
Ak, you're focusing
I have to be
and
able
you
to see where I'm going. So.
you hear almost like as you're focusing, you don't quite get your hand wraps, but you hear like the slight whisper of my sons. Just the lightest, softest little broken whisper.
Gregor, you hear that too?
Hear what?
Gregor, I heard it.
Gregor doesn't because it's hard to hear over Gregor just like frantically pounding, just like
Gregor, stop. Gregor,
trying to get to his dad.
Gregor, snap out of it.
So like, okay,
Sit down.
okay.
And focus.
Okay. I'm
Sound
gonna pop a
effects.
squat.
Focus on dad.
I'm sit here. I'm gonna try my best, even though like I'm now in total like sensory overload with my spidey senses.
Well, that fades after like a couple
Does it?
minutes, right?
I don't really know.
I believe that
Okay, cool,
is a short term. I think it lasts like. You can also dispel it.
cool. All right, I'm gonna shut that off because it's a lot. at
It
this
is a
time.
lot, yeah.
And I'm just gonna try to refocus and like do a mind meld here.
Okay. You
Even further.
Yeah, you guys are already pretty close,
You're within
but
our
you're
mind's
getting
mind.
even closer. You kind of still, you breathe, and through the mist, you also hear this, just the quietest, faintest little whisper. My sons.
Is that Ulric?
Do I recognize it?
Roll insight.
Nat 20
Naturally, it's Ulric.
for sure.
You
Okay.
for sure that is Ulric.
Okay.
It's a 5.
It's
It's
quieter
Ulric.
and it seems like there's some kind of distortion to it, but you know Ulric's voice and this is Ulric. It's concerning because you've never heard him do anything less than like a very loud spoken. And there's just something like not broken, but like there's something like
Something's
it's
wrong.
it's,
Like,
it's
something's off.
Yeah.
something's off.
Okay.
He's more emotional than normal, and something's going on here.
Dad, are you
Like,
okay?
give us something.
I brought Gregor. I know how much you care about him. I wink at Gregor.
It's fucked up, man.
No, I'm trying to be like, hey man, I know you know.
My mental image gets even uglier.
No, I was trying to bump you up. I'm trying to encourage you.
He took it not that way.
He looks more disheveled.
funny.
Tusks
Arms
are a
got
little
smaller.
longer.
Hate this.
Act takes it as a good
Biceps are
Don't
thing.
now
like this either.
inverted.
Act takes it as a good thing. It was a good sign.
Tunic is kind of clinging to his ribs a little more. Just like,
You just this very, very faint little find me. Where? And then you hear a wolf howl louder than before, and you wake up. in your
Fuck.
beds.
Damn it.
Fuck. I wake up. I'm stressed.
Don't worry, Ulric.
I'm super stressed now.
Your 2 favorite champions are on the case. We got this, Gregor. Where
Gregor,
to find him.
out of the corner of your eye, like right as you wake up, you see something.
What?
Roll perception. It's just like in the very corner of your eye, you see like a little movement.
Is my passive perception high enough to also see this, or is this a mental thing?
This is a mental
I rolled a 9.
9.
Not rolling good today.
You can't quite figure out what it is, but for like a second there, you think you see something.
Downstairs, does Fargrim hear any hitting or anything like that?
No.
Or-
But actually, when you guys come to Gregor, yours more so than Axe, but you realize your like knuckles are bloody, as if you had like actually been, like your body didn't move, but like the psychic trauma has
My
bled.
hands are all fucked up
It's
now.
manifested.
It bled into reality.
Oh boy.
Did.
Oof.
No, you're just having a great time with Gary. Just, you know, you guys are just hugging it out, talking. You're probably drinking some mead, just telling him stories of your greatness.
I think I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know either. He keeps saying find him, but I'm not sure where.
Where do we go?
Or who's got it.
I don't think Sartosa is gonna have any answers. It's a fucking pirate town.
That's true. I mean, you never know. Like, that pirates are bad, right?
Nah, not inherently.
But like some of them.
A lot of them.
That is like,
But
I just want to, props to Gregor's growth for not just wanting to immediately kill every pirate.
I was gonna say, is that Gregor saying not inherently, or is that Zach saying not inherently?
Well, no, I think Gregor at this point has seen enough of the world to understand that
He's been learning.
pirates, being a pirate in and of itself is more symbolic of a person's individual freedom and just wanting to do their own thing.
As
And that
long
is-
as they're not heretics while
right,
they do
and
it.
that in itself is not inherently malicious or dark.
Because even with Elaine at the end of last season, we kind of caught him with the, well, you can't just kill everyone who's a victim of, like, you know,
Yeah, I just,
Yeah.
being taken advantage of.
I
and
very
shit.
much enjoy Gregor's growth, and I just want to give you props for that.
I want to murder every pirate.
So,
I see.
you know, Gregor, Gregor gets inspiration for understanding.
Character
Adult decision making.
Yes.
But anyway,
Basic
Character growth, Gregor gets inspiration.
but there are
Nice.
bad people in Pirate Town, right?
There will certainly be some bad people there, yeah,
Yeah,
but not
there's-
everyone will be bad,
But there might be somebody bad there who might know something.
or somebody good, or just in general, like
Just
maybe.
a person who knows
Might,
something.
maybe we can ask around when we get there.
But like, who's like,
Unlikely though.
who would be powerful enough to trap Dad?
Another god, or
How many gods are there?
Or a lot, or if it's multiple. Because like, if it was one lesser god, there's no way. But if multiple lesser gods or another major god wanted to start some, wanted to do something, maybe it would still take. I don't know. It would even for another major god that'd be a tall order. This is very concerning.
Can we ask the other gods?
I don't even know how to go about doing that.
I don't either.
I mean, you could try.
I'm still
I
not
mean,
even
you have
entirely sure.
other party members with gods.
I'm still not.
you could
even
try
entirely
praying
sure
to
how,
Sigmar.
Man, fuck Sigmar.
I don't think that'll go well, but you could try.
Wait, we have party members that worship Sigmar?
Who?
No. Fargrim worships a dwarven deity whose name I can never remember.
Grimnir.
Grimnir.
Grimnir. And Kronk probably has religion of some sort.
Not really.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what I mean.
Kronk's spiritual in some way, maybe.
Kronk's agnostic.
Like in game, Gregor's point of view, Kronk is like agnostic / atheist.
Fair.
Yeah, he's less atheist and more agnostic.
Yeah.
'Cause
More-
he's in that boat of like, there's clearly powerful beings in existence. He just doesn't view them as gods. He views them as powerful beings.
Yeah,
That's,
right.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pray to Sigmar. Fuck that poser.
Yeah, I'm not even sure how entirely we just did what we just did,
Right.
so I'm not sure how you would
That's what I'm
contact
saying.
other gods.
What I think we should do is when we get to Sartosa, maybe seek out. Let's just ask around, see if
Okay.
do some detective work.
Yeah, because this
But
seems
we
roughly
need-
concerning.
Yeah, this is extremely concerning.
Yeah. Like I just learned he's my dad, so it's like I don't want him to like disappear and stuff.
I mean, he's been ignoring me for a while.
Well, maybe
So-
he hasn't been ignoring you. Maybe he's been trapped somewhere.
That was the issue. Is I couldn't recently. I don't know how long it's been going on because I could never tell the differences. if he was ignoring me or if he was unable to respond. And unfortunately, history between me and him made it more likely that he was choosing not to respond to me and not that he was unable to respond to me.
Well, the first time I got the message for him to find him was during the first council meeting before we fought Elaine or Anatar.
And, yeah.
So I don't. It's been a little while.
I haven't had like a real talk with him since before then. But again, this whole time, I didn't know if I was under the impression that because unfortunately the last time me and him did talk, it wasn't.
You had an argument with
It
Dad.
wasn't good.
Yeah.
So
Was this because of your girlfriend?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, that's fine. But yeah, we should definitely figure this out. This is bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
But it's cool to know that Dad is the one who gave me my new powers.
Yeah. It's good to know that
You were
he's
worried about that.
it's good to know too that even though it's scary that he seems to be in a weakened state and he's trapped, at least he's still alive.
Yeah.
It's no small thing to kill a god.
It doesn't seem like it. I'm still not sure how all this works, but it seems like he's supposed to be like real big and powerful.
Yes.
So it's got to be something also big and powerful doing this. We have been dealing with like literal gods of death and like whatever Zinch was.
No, yeah, we've been dealing with some major players lately.
Yeah. So maybe it's something like that. Which
Yeah.
we gonna have to kill Zinch
I'd like to, yeah.
or not Zinch? More than just Nagash.
All of them.
All of them. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Zinch, Nagat, all of them gotta go.
I'm down with it. I'm down to clown.
Yeah. Rip out their fucking eyeballs. But okay,
For some added info, Kronk is pretty agnostic, so he doesn't have like the religion skill, and he's not super familiar with like religious practices, but he's very familiar with like deities from the perspective of like the arcane and like magical influences and things like that, and like maybe like magical relics, like that kind of side of things.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he's more of a scholar.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
very like aware of the magical aspects of the various deities and religions and their influences, but not so much on like the specifics of religion itself. Just for that.
So you know what the Ark of the Covenant does, but you don't necessarily know.
He
the
might not
prayers
know a
of the
lot.
church.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's not going to be very familiar with like how specific deities are like the practices of their followers in certain like just like ritualistic like prayer, things like that. Like he wouldn't know offhand like all of the ways that Gregor practices religion, but he would understand like the overall influences of like Ulric and his like the magics involved with that kind of side of things.
Does Kronk know whether or not followers of Ulric eat or light incense? What the correct method is?
I mean, he knows that they do it because he's seen.
But do they eat it or do they burn
Gregor.
it?
He wouldn't know unless he asked Gregor. That's the kind of specific like religious practice detail he wouldn't be aware of.
So I guess we'll just have to like prepare on the ship.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We got like a few more days.
Yeah, how far are we?
This should technically still be the first
It's
day.
still day one?
Yeah.
It's still day one. Okay, yeah, we got time.
We'll say your vision quest probably took a bit. It's probably about like lunchtime.
Couple
now.
hours.
All right, well, let's go link up for some lunch, I suppose.
All right, cool.
You guys go down. You get the rest of the party.
More porridge.
Uh,
Fuck me up, Kevin.
you get down there. Kevin's kind of excited about what he's got cooking right now. You notice Elian is also down there waiting for lunch.
Oh, what up, blood?
How's it going,
What up?
Alien?
Aye.
Greetings. He does the Matorkan salute very,
reciprocate.
very properly.
Of course,
You want to do that
as
shit
always.
here?
I do. Kronk reciprocates that.
Okay.
Did you say that in character? We don't do that shit here.
No.
Kronk
Matorkan?
like
Like-
stares at him
Yeah, Matorkan.
and does it extra formally. We do this shit everywhere.
You know what? I respect that.
Is that also in character?
Yeah, rep your brand. you know?
Yeah, man.
I'm just not used to Kronk repping a brand.
Yeah, man.
so-
Kronk's pretty patriotic. Mainly because everyone there worships the shit
That's
out
what
of
I'm
him.
saying. Like pre-trip to Matorka, you were not.
Yeah, I wasn't very attached with my home, but now that I realize everyone there sees me as like
The
an
shit.
absolute fucking savior and hero,
the savior.
I'm like, yo, Matorka's the shit.
Matorka kicks
Matorka's
ass.
fucking great.
MAGA.
Make Maturka great again.
So Elliot's gonna kind of chat with you guys for a little bit as Kevin comes out with this dish, and he's very excited. He's like, okay, so again, we're on a boat. Rations are what they are,
Sea urchin.
but I went out and I caught a fish. And
Nice.
so for lunch, we are having fish.
I thought he was gonna say rats.
First,
Okay.
you must dominate the swordfish. Only then can you saute it.
God damn it.
He's gonna look at you. He's like, what's a swordfish?
What's the type of fish?
What's a saute?
There's more than one kind of fish.
There's a lot of fish.
Yes, Kevin.
This is also knowledge to me.
Oh well, we have.
Sitting there like, holy shit.
Wait, there's fish with swords?
Oh, yeah.
Can we fight them?
You can try.
Gregor's never actually seen one, but he's heard of it, and he's like, "Oh hell yeah, it has
Oh,
a
hell
fucking
yeah.
sword."
Dude's got a fight.
He doesn't realize it's on the nose. He
Yeah, he
thinks it's a
doesn't know
fish
about
with a
anything about
sword.
it.
I think it's a fish with like a large, like fucking, like.
With an actual
This is
sword.
why I
Like a
hand her.
claymore? Yeah. We're gonna have to find one of those.
He's offhand heard a legend about swordfish, and it's completely not anatomically correct at all.
Dual sabers.
Yeah.
This fucking Elden Ring boss.
So Kevin's gonna just kind of look down and be like, okay, well, it's a type of fish, and I made a nice little sauce for it, and you know, I crushed up some biscuits and made some little side dish, and he's gonna give you. It's nice. It's kind of simple. The crushed biscuit side dish. I think he probably was going for like a mashed potatoes, but it's just like wet, warm hardtack.
Beautiful.
But
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
he put his heart and soul into it, and you know, you can taste the love.
Oh,
What?
I've never tasted love before.
It tastes like wet,
crazy.
warm hardtack.
It's wild, bro.
What warm what?
Hardtack.
What is that?
Like,
It's like
it's like putty.
it's like a biscuit, and they would like dry the shit out of these biscuits.
Yeah, it's like a long-term dry ration that people
Oh,
used to
shit.
eat on ships because it lasted for a really long time, but
Goddamn lambus
just
bread.
did not taste very good and was
It's-
often moldy.
So I'm gonna
And
take that.
weevils, lots of weevils.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that, and I'm
all
gonna
we
try
got?
it. And I'm gonna be like, wait, hold on. Get my mead.
I'm gonna dip it.
I'm gonna pour a little on top.
There we go.
That's better.
He's like, I did make a gravy with some beer that I found, and he's gonna put a ladle of gravy.
Cool.
Wonderful.
All right, so eat.
Yep.
Punk's got his plate, and he's just gonna kind of separate the fish and the hardtack. He's gonna like go grab one of his fucking really nice like portable meals and just like grab some fucking tortillas out of his little MRE, and he's gonna have that with his fish instead.
Some fish tacos.
Yep.
Feel free to mark that off your inventory that you used one of your fine rations.
Hey man, he didn't use the whole thing. He's using a portion. It's okay. I got 40 of those. Fucking
Yeah, I was gonna say you bought a bunch last time. I
Yeah, I have
remember.
an ass ton. 39.5.
So
Ak is gonna
after-
eat and then go take a nap out in the sun.
Okay. You just find
Up
a
on the-
spot that the
Up on the cross beam that holds the sail.
Okay. You're just up there, mostly out of the way of the crew. Just you hear humans doing human things, and the boat's kind of swaying.
No
There's
scales.
a really nice little like ocean breeze. It's nice. It's comfy. It's a good time.
Like a lizard on a rock. Just enjoying the warm.
It's a little bit humid, but Albion was also human, so I'm pretty used to it.
That's surprising.
Anyone else? Anything anyone want to do with their afternoon?
Rock is gonna finish his food and head up on deck and soak in the day, and he's gonna telepath up to Edgar and ask for a status report on the ship
Need a sit
of
rep.
Luther Harkin up ahead.
The ship seems to have kind of sailed on away. The fog has cleared up, and they just kind of went about their business.
Are they like gone, or are they just like further ahead now?
They're a
Just like pretty far.
tiny
out there.
blip on the horizon.
yeah,
They're
so
definitely going faster. They were ahead of you guys, and they seem to be
We've
going
been
faster.
gapped.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay.
Fargrim is
Yeah.
Fargrim's sitting up on the deck, crisscross applesauce, just carving away at a piece of wood, trying to make a snail.
Nice.
You could shrink Gary and bring him on
Woodworking.
deck, you know.
Yeah,
Kronk's gonna say that. He just sees you carving. He's like, you know, you could just bring him up here.
I know, but it's kind of hot up here.
That's fair. Yeah, it is. That and the salt water probably not ideal for the
Yeah.
skin, huh?
Not the best.
No.
Yeah. You are, I believe, proficient with tools, though, so you do carve a very realistic little Gary
That's
by
dope.
the end of the afternoon.
I love that.
Kronk is now thinking about the like morbidity of the fact that we brought a snail into the middle of the ocean that can't really be in contact with salt.
I mean, there are sea snails.
He's gonna be fine.
He is not a sea snail. He was a cave-dwelling snail.
He'll adapt.
I was just thinking about like, man,
I'll figure it
it's
out.
like actually super dangerous out here with this fucking snail. Like,
I'll
Gary,
keep- I'll
Gary,
keep-
if he is aware, is probably really stressed.
this is an extremely hazardous environment.
He's
Luckily,
okay.
Gary has a wisdom score of like 2,
Yeah.
so I don't
Yep.
think
I think he's
Gary's
gonna
in a
trust the
dark,
fact-
damp place, and
He's just
you
like,
know,
oh hell yeah.
I think he's just gonna trust the fact that I've got his best interest in hand.
Yeah.
You gotta keep him safe.
he's just down there. He's like, it's
Yeah.
dark, it's
Bet.
damp, Fargrim somewhere.
He's vibing.
Yeah,
He can probably feel me.
all 4 brain cells. Just
He
having
can
a good
he
time.
can feel the
All four
vibrations every
neurons
time
are
I walk.
firing.
Yeah.
What?
Said he can feel the vibrations every time I walk, just so he. has
we
some
we
comfort.
all can feel the vibrations every time you walk.
I'm sure you can.
The boat
feeling
just
it
kind
now.
of bounces. You
Oh,
can see it
God.
in the wake.
His two,
Painfully thick.
his two synapses are firing back and forth.
Gregor, what are you up to with the afternoon?
Just looking out on the ocean. I took my
Wistfully.
Motrin, or my Dramamine, so I'm okay.
You see a little pod of dolphins jump off in the distance. That's cute.
It's cool.
One gets dragged under by Randy.
Has Randy been summoned?
No, I haven't actually summoned Randy.
You do
so.
see a shark fin in the distance.
It makes me think of Randy though, and I get emotional.
Oh.
I after I finish
But he's in the ethereal plane right now. So.
Living his best life.
after I finish the little snail, I'm gonna carve a little elf ear for Ak.
Oh.
Nice.
Man, that's cool as fuck.
You do notice as the afternoon wears on, you start to see another ship in the distance.
God damn it.
Whom?
I'm gonna
Everybody?
panic a little bit less.
Boomst.
A little bit less.
A little bit less. I'll panic a little less.
Okay. So are you ringing the bell? Are you being like half alarm? Or are you just like waiting
I'm
to
not ringing
see?
the bell,
Okay.
but I am geared up, and I'm
Put your
just
hands
gonna,
on it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head over by like the captain
Making eye
and be like, "Hey,
contact.
there's another boat out there."
I mean, this is a fairly common occurrence.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
We're still kind of near the coast. There are other boats out here.
Okay.
You just
Just wanted to keep you informed.
they're gonna like put their hand on your shoulder. It's okay. I understand. Being at sea can be stressful.
You better be careful. You're gonna hyperextend your arm trying to reach this high.
I think just go and just chill with your friends, and you know we'll get there. We'll get
I
there
am
soon.
literally just vibing.
Do I notice the boat?
Yeah, I'd say you noticed the boat.
So as the captain is like, hey, just relax, go chill there. Holy fuck, there's a boat!
Oh my god.
Ak opens one eye and then closes it again.
Gronk! There's a boat!
Ack through your dream, you start to hear. Oh, we get ads. I don't like ads. Sorry.
So this is
This is me hearing something while I
You
take a
do-
nap.
Yep. You're
As I open an eye due to all the screaming. So singing.
very very
I hear
faint,
faint
kind of
singing.
singing
Wait a minute.
almost.
I'm not there. I'm not hearing.
Yeah, you don't hear. Gregor just realized there's a boat.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, Ack, you start to hear like this faint singing. You have a
close-
really high pass, but you smell something other than salt on the breeze.
I just close my eyes again.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop up from where I was sitting.
Okay.
And after Gregor yells that, I'm just gonna look out and try to see if I can see the boat.
Yeah, you see a. Give me a perception check. Actually, you do see a boat, but we'll see how much of the boat you see.
I'm on a boat.
Nat 20, baby. Let's go.
Okay,
Bastard.
you recognize this boat.
Oh Jesus.
As?
You
No.
recognize it as the boat from Steve's. If you remember Steve and his
motherfucker.
Kyles, the demon you ran into last time you were on the sea.
All right, I want to look at I'm gonna look at Gregor and I'm gonna look at Kronk and be like, "It's the motherfucking Steves.
I start violently ringing the bell.
It's the Steves Kyles, you guys. I fucking recognize it. It's the Kyles. They're back."
Captain Amelia, as soon as you start ringing the bell, it comes out. What? Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. What's happening?
I'm gonna stop.
The bell is for emergencies.
So I'm gonna stop. I'm
This
still
is
holding
one.
the bell. I'm gonna stop.
It's crew only.
I'm slowly
We're
gonna
crew.
turn. As I'm turning, more popping, and I'm gonna look her dead. All she can see is my penetrating green eyes,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna be like, Steve,
Okay.
do you not know the legend of Steve and his Kyles?
No.
Hmm.
We
You
are all
want
in,
to enlighten me?
You're gonna learn today.
we're all in danger.
Listen, you don't want to learn
We
today.
need to make haste.
So let me break it down for you real quick.
Haste.
There's a boat, right? There's this demon named Steve.
And there's
Takes over the minds
He's a real
of
dick.
unsuspecting seafaring victims, turns you into these
Kyle.
brain dead, party raging madmen named Kyles. You just break shit, drink a bunch of toxic as fuck energy drinks, and then you die. You just party yourself to death. And they just go around the sea, kidnapping a bunch of people, making them turn into these Kyles. It's not a good time.
I will alert the crew. How do we deal with this?
Plug your ears.
You fucking
Any
hide.
wax?
Try and plug your ears. Whatever you got.
We have candles.
Okay.
So we
Pour hot candle wax in your nose.
it's gotta be hot for the right fit.
Jesus.
She's gonna look at Fargo and be like,
So metal, dude.
"Is there an other
Did I
alternative?"
You guys
stutter?
got like cotton, any kind of like
Yeah.
fabricy materials? You
We,
can kind of
we
just like
have
Yeah.
spare fabric. Yes.
okay.
You just gotta make sure you can't hear anything.
Yeah, something you can use to cover your ears, prevent sound from entering your ear hole.
I will warn the crew.
Okay.
Now.
So she goes off
Right the fuck now.
and starts like talking to crew members, and then they scatter off to tell the other crew members, and it kind of starts like this whole like trickle effect or exponential curve of crew members being told.
I'm gonna look at Kazook. It's time to feed. I'm just gonna say that too.
Kazook just starts screaming, "Kazook! Kazook!"
Fuck, man.
Gronk's just like running around trying to prepare things and just hears that screaming and he just kind of like, fuck.
Ack opens an eye again. Like, he's gonna look down and just see everybody running around. Like, oh, well, that's probably not a good thing. I'm gonna hop down and go up to, I guess, Gregor or Kronk, whoever's closer, and just be like, "What's going on?"
It's Steve.
He doesn't.
The Kyles are back.
I don't know. I don't know
doesn't
who
know
that
Steve
is.
and his Kyles.
I don't know who they are either.
Oh my god.
Who's Steve and what are the Kyles?
Demon.
So
demon?
give him the
Ooh.
same breakdown of basically what we gave to the.
So we get to kill another demon.
Maybe.
We're pretty good at that.
Hell yeah.
We can try.
I've single-handedly punched the heads off at least two.
I don't know. Steve's quite powerful.
While no one was looking, the ship got closer.
God,
Fuck.
Ulric, damn it!
Wait, guys, did that ship get closer?
It definitely
It's
did.
like
It's
very noticeably
fucking
closer.
Steve. Okay.
Wait, so how do we prepare for this?
Okay.
Wait, you said we have to be quiet?
No. So check it out. Let's try not to turn this into a fight, because I feel like we might be able to survive it, but I don't want to damn our crew to a very short life of Kyledom.
Got to protect the crew.
Do we just have to make sure they can't hear him?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Perfect.
Do we want to gather them up like before Steve and his boys come? Should we like gather the crew up and I can do my thing and they can we can protect them?
If we make sure that their ears are all properly,
Kronk, we
Plugged.
might want to plug your ears too.
that's fair.
The dream.
What?
Shit.
The dream.
What dream?
What dream?
It wasn't
oh, wait,
a dream.
That one dream.
It's a premonition.
Last night's dream?
The dream.
Holy fuck.
You were drinking a
Wait,
monster.
you
out of-
guys, hold on. You guys had the same dream?
Oh, we didn't talk to you about that?
No.
You know, oh,
Yeah,
we
no, we
were
all
too
had the
busy
same
puking.
dream.
You guys, we all had the same dream.
We actually never got around to talking about the dream. We were gonna, and then that happened.
I just thought it was weird. But you guys are telling me it was the same one?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is not. I feel like this is not a coincidence.
So
can't-
wait,
it
do,
can't
we,
be.
do we want to stop us from hearing him, or do we want to stop the crew? Because I can only probably do one of them.
I mean, if the crew stays below deck and they plug all their ears, they should be okay.
So
We could even bar the door so they can't come out if anything does happen where one of them. Because
But what if we have to talk to him? How are we supposed to
talk
hear
to
him?
who? Steve.
yeah. So do I make it so we can't hear Steve,
No, but I mean,
or do I make it so Steve can't talk to us? Because as long as I can see him,
dude, we make it so Steve can't talk.
Yeah.
That's, I mean,
because
Then we
silence,
assault the ship. We beat the fuck out of them.
because darkness stays in
hell.
one spot, but silence follows.
dude, let's take away Steve's power to corrupt us, and we
While
beat his
you're not
fucking
paying
ass.
attention, the ship is like right next to you guys now.
Just kind of look. Fuck.
Oh, shit!
I can hear the Kyles.
Can we see?
You can't. You hear Kyle singing "Smash Mouth," but like as a sea shanty as they go around. There's like sheets of endless drywall. Some dude just punches it, moves on. Shortly later, it kind of heals itself. Another dude punches it. The
Yeah.
unmistakable, unknown what exactly it's supposed to be, but Axe body spray is just everywhere. Some dude chugs a can of Monster, crushes it on his forehead, and just screams.
And just head first into a fucking thing of
If
drywall.
you see some
Yes.
big ugly motherfucker that tries to start talking to us, you put that shit right on him. We're going balls to the walls. We're
Yeah,
not giving this
that's
guy a
what-
chance to talk.
Okay, so as
we
soon as
shut
I
down
see him,
Steve's power.
As soon as I see him.
We'll wait for him to come. Like,
You hear a voice behind you. Well, that's rude. I hope you're not talking about me.
I do.
Wait, I'm gonna need you guys to make a wisdom
You
save.
motherfucker.
Gregor, you have advantage.
yeah. Hey guys,
+2.
plus 2 yourself.
Oh, there we go.
We have okay.
18, baby.
Okay.
It's a 6.
That is also an 18 for Kronk.
That is
Old Enator passed his wisdom.
11.
An 11.
That is a 6, but if this is a charming effect, I can
It
end it
is. You are.
as soon as I have the availability to.
It is. You are charmed. You two, by the skin of your teeth, pass.
Hell yeah.
Fuck you, Kyle. Or Steve. Sorry.
For once, we both passed a wisdom save.
Fargrim, you are now charmed by Steve.
Shit.
Can't be charmed though.
No,
I'm
he's not
raging.
raging. We gotta get Margaret pissed.
Oh no.
I was
yeah,
too
you're-
distracted to notice that he was
you're-
already here.
You're just.
Caught us unawares.
You see. You recognize Steve.
Pull
You're
the
like,
sneaky one on
oh,
us.
Steve, that's a cool dude. I like that dude.
Yeah, man.
We don't.
Hey, you guys, it's fucking Steve, dude.
He's gonna.
got him. They got him.
Steve looks just like a giant kind of like he's in like a white
I know-
toga, really kind of buff frat dude looking guy, but like
Is he on his shit?
You know what? I'm
serious. No, he's like right behind you.
gonna come out and say it. Steve's rear delts are looking really good though.
Yeah, but like very tall.
You can tell he's been hitting them.
I'm gonna, as soon as I get the availability to, some shadow is going to appear. It's gonna like wrap around my hand, and I'm going to form it into a ball and then crush it, and then everything within a 20-foot radius of Steve falls silent. And silence does follow. Darkness does not, but silence does.
Steve.
So it's centered on Steve. So wherever Steve goes, this silence
Oh
follows.
God, I'm gonna beat Steve's ass.
You know, Steve, he has like this tray of coconuts filled with
The dream.
some kind of liquid that
You also can't talk.
I'm still gonna say.
probably
Nobody
would
else
be.
hears
It's safe to assume it's Monster, but served in coconuts for that tropical flair.
I'm gonna look at it with intent and just point at it.
You see, he kind of like gestures, like puts the tray down, like moves his hand, and like he starts talking. He's like trying to offer you guys a drink, realizes he can't talk, and he's just gonna kind of shake his head, and dispels magic.
Fuck. Does it count as magic though? It's key. I don't know. It's up to you.
So wait, he's trying to dispel magic?
Yep.
Counter spell.
Do you need to speak to do count? Is it a verbal component?
It is.
Does he need to
double check
speak?
here.
Actually,
to dispel magic?
That's a good. I will look that up right now.
motherfuckers.
So dispel magic. V and S. So visual and semantic.
Verbal.
Verbal.
Okay, so yeah, he can't dispel
That's
magic
right,
because he
motherfuckers.
can't make sound.
Okay. I also couldn't counterspell then because
Don't need to though. Don't need to.
It's true. We Gucci.
And I know I just came up with an idea to how, even without the use of my voice, to make Fargrim go into a rage.
You're just gonna like hit him.
Bah, I got it. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Steve's just gonna kind of. He looks really
concerned.
confused as he's like trying to talk, and nothing makes sense. So he's gonna kind of like snap his fingers, and
Nope. He can't. Well, it doesn't make a sound at least. Yeah.
no, that's fine. He's
It's just, I think that's just like
yeah,
the
it's
flavor.
just like it's a flavor thing.
Gotcha.
He'll snap his fingers, and like a school dry erase board will appear, and he'll have a little marker in his hand. He's gonna write out like, "It's been a while. Monster, anyone? Why are you here?"
Check it out.
Ack can't read.
I'm gonna
Flip him off.
I'm gonna grab the coconut of Monster and just like pour it on my head.
Yes.
Stone
I
Cold
just
Steve
drip.
Austin
I'm
that
just
shit.
dripping in it now.
He's just like, yeah.
All right.
And then
Without
I'm just
making
gonna
that sound.
and then like without making a sound, I'm just gonna go into like the the pose
Like-
of like just do it. You know that pose? But it's just like that. Just
do it.
and I'm just like yelling, but you can't hear anything. Just
He
you
gives
can't
you
hear
a can
anything.
of Monster.
All right.
I crush it.
I'm seeing this and I'm getting really concerned. So
I'm gonna take that Monster and I'm gonna like go sideways and I'm just gonna like break it in half sideways and then just drink from like the broken two pieces.
Steve,
actually really fucking cool.
Steve
Yeah.
is just loving this. He like you can't see, like you can't hear him like cheering you on, but he's just like, yeah. Doing like fist pumping at
that's
you.
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk up to Fargrim. Where's that carving of Gary that you were working on?
It's like you can kind of see a bulge in my pocket.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach in your pocket and take it, and I'm gonna fucking
Give
stomp
me
on
a
it.
sleight of hand to reach into
I knew it was gonna have
Fargrim's
something to
pocket.
do with
Oh my
Gary.
god, dude.
Slide a hand.
Sleight of hand.
I mean, are you trying to be sneaky?
Yeah, I'm not
about
really
it?
trying to be sneaky. I'm just
No, but
doing
you're
it.
reaching into someone else's pocket.
Fucked. I rolled a 3.
You try to put your hand in Fargrim's pocket, but he's so wide and his pants are so tight that you just
His quads got quads.
it's hard to get in. So Fargrim, Gregor's putting his hand in your pants. What are you gonna do about that?
Do I see that what Gregor is trying to do?
You see Gregor walk up to Fargrim,
But I
who's
wouldn't be
just
able
like
to verbalize what I'm trying to
soaked,
do.
That's what I'm trying to see. Can I?
and you see him just like try to stick his hand in like.
Can I
Fargrim's
figure
pants.
out what Greg? But I can tell that he's trying to get into.
You can see he's trying to put his hand in Fargrim.
I wouldn't know that.
In Fargrim.
Would I know that? From what they told me, would I know that Fargrim is probably being controlled right now?
Give me an intelligence
Oh, this,
check.
yeah.
If it was a save, you're plus 2.
It's all right. I've got +0 to that.
Hell yeah.
What'd you roll?
I
Same.
don't know yet. Nat 20, baby.
Okay, yeah, you kind of remember Fargrim making weird scrapey sounds and made something that looked like him, and you can infer what Gregor's going for here. In a
Okay.
moment of clarity, Ack actually understands something.
Is it dark out?
A level of
No, it is a bright sunny
Okay,
day.
but it's still like the middle of the day. Okay, I was gonna say I could do something, but
So it might actually hurt Ack's eyes a little bit how
Yeah.
bright and sunny it is.
okay. This is not fun. Shit. I guess I will try and sneak up on Fargrim and sneak whatever Gregor was trying to sneak out.
Sleight of hands to fit your tiny little lizard hand
So-
into his pocket.
So before that happens, all right. You said I noticed that.
You do
Gregor's-
notice Gregor's giant, meaty hand slide into your pants.
That's weird. Okay.
But you don't stop.
I'm
fact-
currently in such like
fact,
a
you like it.
vibe and such a mood. I think he's like coming to join the party. So I just grab his hand, put a Monster in it, and just like pour it on his face
That is an unnatural
or
20.
or his I guess his
Yeah,
helmet.
you get
So
the
here you
little
go,
snail out
buddy.
of
This is
Fargrim's
rude.
pocket.
All right, so while you are
trying to
busy
feed you.
dumping Monster
fucking
on
eyes.
Gregor, I sneak my 3-fingered hand in. It's easier to get into your pants because I've only got 3 fingers, so I can sneak into that pocket and I will grab the thing of Gary, the little snail carving, and toss it to Gregor.
Gregor, you are wet and sticky with Monster.
So now I'm also really upset.
Yeah.
Do I notice this? Do I notice that Like Gary's gone.
Well, it's not Gary. It's
Well,
the
I know, but
carving
like,
character.
do I notice the carving's gone? Or
I rolled a soft 20, so
Oh,
if you,
okay, so probably
if you
not.
Noticed
I
how-
would assume
Probably not.
You might see like him giving.
Should I
something.
roll?
I
Should
think
I roll
I think
stealth
you know
to
what
see?
you know what I
how
think I was
sneaky am?
distracted too by trying to
were pouring-
provide Gregor with sustenance.
Yeah,
Yep.
Naturally.
Yep. I would say
Yeah.
you
I'll
don't.
roll for stealth if I have to, but
No, I think you can. You get it out and probably to Gregor
okay.
without Fargrim noticing.
And I'm so fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, just to break. Like, this pains me to do, but I need to break the hold, and I know if I can make Fargrim mad,
Yeah.
it'll break the hold. So I'm gonna hold it up to his face, right, and be like, I'm gonna
I'm gonna try to
gonna-
reach for it.
put. Oh,
Can
Hold, hold it above his head.
yeah, I'm way taller than you. There's no way.
Kronk is gonna see this, and he's immediately doing like the back pedal. He's just trying to clear some space away from
Ack has
this.
not figured out this part of the equation yet, so he's right there.
So I'm holding it above Fargrim's head. I'm gonna take a couple steps back. I'm gonna set it on the ground, and I'm going to stomp on it with my boot.
Gosh, give me
Is
a
that enough to make him rage?
Oh, I would assume.
to see if you break it. Give me an unarmored strike roll. That should be.
It's a strength plus proficiency.
That would be.
Yeah. It would be.
No, it'd be roll plus strength unless you're proficient in
Oh, okay. So it's just a strength check.
Yeah.
strength. Yeah.
I'm gonna use my inspiration from my
He stomps it a second time.
like the first time.
He missed the first time.
What did you roll?
a nat one.
Oh, okay.
Oh fuck!
Inspiration, the.
Inspo. That's better. It's a 17.
Pretty good.
Yeah, you stomp it, you miss it. Fargrim doesn't hear that, but feels like a vibration. Turns to look and just looks as he sees your foot come down, and just crush it.
Is Kronk still inside of silence?
Yeah.
What's the space for
It's a 20-foot
20
radius, so it's a 40-foot circle.
from the
Centering
guy over
on
there?
Steve.
Basically, if you're within 20 feet of Steve, it's silent.
He's on the other boat still.
No,
No,
he's,
he's
No,
on
he's,
the
he's with us.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah. Remember the whiteboard?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to back the fuck out of this space.
trying to get
trying to clear some space.
Fuck. Okay.
If Kronk
There's-
runs up by the wheel, is he far enough away?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
20
he's
feet.
gonna head up top. He's clearing fucking. I'm gonna get out. I don't know how
you
this
can
is gonna
start
play out.
hearing.
I'm about.
It's like a weird like transition. You,
Oh, it's my
you-
tinnitus. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, you go from like dead silent tinnitus sound. Actually, I don't know if you can even hear tinnitus in silence.
No, there's no sound. Zero sound at all.
This is always with you.
Yep. Tinnitus strikes most when there's silence.
But this is like magical
This is magic silence.
Yeah, but you know what else? is
Even your
magic?
tinnitus.
Fucking tinnitus.
Yep.
Even your tinnitus
So
is silent.
you're the first thing you notice is your tinnitus is
It
back,
comes back.
and you hear the wind and there's just suddenly sound again. And you're like, oh, but like you've been through silence before, you know what's up. But yeah, you.
Cool.
All right. So. All right. So I'm gonna finish chugging another coconut of Monster. And as I'm like going to throw it on the ground and smash it, I look down at like the perfect time to see Gregor's foot make contact with my little wooden Gear Bear.
Gear Bear.
If I could
And,
mouth, I'm sorry, I would, but you wouldn't see it. So.
Yeah,
See panic and it's like fuck.
Yeah, my eyes are. Because I know I'm about to ride the lightning.
you can see like, I guess like water start building up in his eyes. Like he can, like those like little photos where it's like that little,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And then he's just gonna get really mad.
Is he raging?
Can he rage like during this? I don't know exactly like what this like charm is, and like if he's allowed to have like other feelings.
I mean, the charms just make you treat them as like allies.
Yeah.
And friends.
Yeah, so he didn't do like a mind control ability on you yet. He's just charming you guys to warm you up to him. So it's just kind of like a
Like I'm your friend.
yeah. You see him as a friend. You kind of he might have a little bit more influence over you than like your friends do, where like if he suggests something, you might take it a little bit more seriously than just if like Gregor was like, hey Fargrim, you should go jump off the boat. You might be like, that's weird. But if Kyle is, you might be like, that sounds like really refreshing. Or Steve does
Okay.
it. Sorry, not Kyle.
All right.
I don't think they can make you do anything that would hurt you.
Okay.
Like they can't make you hurt yourself.
Yes.
I got you.
But like, you do you want to do what they tell you to.
Right. You want to make they're your friend. You want to make them happy.
Mm-hmm.
You want to vibe. Sure. All right. So so here's what happens, right? So water starts building up. I'm feeling sad, and then I just get really fucking angry, and then I rage.
You rage.
I'm gonna go into a rage, and that will basically just like eliminate the charm.
Okay.
So I noticed that like it's gone, and I noticed there's fucking monster all over me. But before I even like really get into that, I'm just gonna lunge, and I'm gonna grab this like the pieces of Gary, take like one half step back, take Kazook out, and I'm gonna like
It's gonna hurt.
do a twist, and I'm gonna kind of like
Peer away.
you know how you do, like when you're in kickboxing and you do a kick and then you're turning around and you do that backhand,
Oh, like
that
that-
Yeah.
Spinning hammer
spinning-
fist.
yeah, I'm gonna basically spinning hammer fist Kazook,
Uh-oh.
take a step back, spinning hammer fist Kazook right into Steve.
Into Steve.
Into Steve.
So in your rage, are you able to put two and two together?
Yeah, in my rage, the charm goes away, and I notice what happened because we've met Steve before.
Yeah.
Like I know like what Steve does and the Kyle thing.
So my question is, in this moment, is Fargrim aware enough to know?
With the rage going on and the one track mind of being angry.
He's
But-
gonna.
So,
So,
is
this is
mad
what's.
is he more mad
Yeah.
at Steve than?
Yeah, so at the moment, he's gonna first acknowledge that all his hard work was just destroyed, so he wants it, and he wants, you know what I mean? Like
Wants
that's
the violence.
his first goal is get Gare Bear.
Secure the Gary.
Secure the Gary. Second, he noticed that his mind just got fucked by this dude who is trying to turn me into a Kyle, which I'm gonna be mad at first, and then I'm gonna
He'll deal with
talk
Greg
to
later.
Greg.
We're gonna
Yeah,
have some beef- we're gonna have some
we'll
beef
deal,
later.
Yeah, we'll deal with.
You're
Greg
gonna
later.
kill the
Yeah.
demon and then you're gonna kill Greg.
Yes.
That makes sense.
Well, no, but yes.
But no, we're gonna have some beef.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not beefing. I mean,
Oh, we beef?
We'll talk it out. We'll talk it out. So
Arby's.
grabbing Gary, taking like a half step back, pivoting, and then doing like the backhanded slash right in the fucking Steve.
Okay. And we'll find out what happens next time on Drop Dice.
Hell yeah.
A lot of cliffhangers this series.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Best
starting.
way to end an episode.
Some shit happened though.
It's popping off, dude.
Bop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Shit
we
be
did a
popping.
lot of stuff did happen.
We be beefing.
Yeah. Some
do.
metaphysical stuff, some demonic stuff.
We're all over the place.
Good
So
times.
yeah.
I'm getting it all
Character
in
development.
one episode.
Yeah.
Shout
Glad to be
out
back.
to our sponsor, Load Boost by Talaboost.
Hell yeah.
Stay blessed, stay
Question
boosted.
everybody's wondering: did I wear this shirt 2 weeks in a row? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, you did.
YOLO.
Also,
2
every
weeks
day
straight.
in between
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
Listen, man, we do one thing only, and that's rep horde.
Yeah.
We rep horde.
No, we do two things: we stay blessed and we stay boosted.
we
Yeah,
stay blessed,
we
stay
do both those
boosted.
things.
We do a lot. of
And you
things
can
there.
also do that by using code word DICE. Or
Dice.
use the link in our description to get 10% off any supplements
Yeah.
that you might want.
Yeah.
You tuck us in by tucking them in.
Bro, it's a
you know?
win-win, man. Like y'all get some really great stuff.
You get a
because everybody
discount.
here has now like we've tried the products.
Right.
They're awesome.
Yeah, we
Been
love
trying them,
I'm,
though.
you know,
Yeah,
by
like
Yeah.
before even they came to us to sponsor us, like we'd all
I know.
had.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
a number of us have used Vital Boost products even before
For
they
years
sponsored
now,
the show.
actually.
yeah.
So
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not just talking them up because they're our sponsor. We're talking them up
and-
because we genuinely
We
enjoy
at
the
one
product.
point
Yeah.
paid money for this product,
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
and
So, like-
you can do that too.
and but again, you can support us by supporting them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And get good shit.
And yeah, and it's a win. Everybody wins.
Hell yeah.
Everybody wins.
Yep.
Just
We
use
might-
code word DICE.
Allegedly, and don't hold me to this if it doesn't
Gonna.
end up
Won't.
happening.
I'm gonna.
Stay blessed, stay boosted shirts might be available eventually when this episode comes out.
Fuck yeah.
That man, I'm gonna need some of them.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a work in progress.
The gubbins.
It's a
Stay
collab.
blessed, stay
We'll
boosted.
see.
Dude, blessed and boosted shirts potentially in the pipe.
Cool.
It's a beautiful thing, really.
So make sure to tune in next time where
Yup.
we all fight each other physically in the real world.
And metaphysically.
Yup.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Thank you to our sponsor or our patrons.
Patron.
Them
my
too, I
God.
guess.
Y'all got
We will
violent.
also fight them.
Yeah, we'll fight. We'll fight.
Fight
Some of
some
them, yeah.
Fight some of them.
Yeah, physically.
Um,
Mortal
Yeah,
combat.
cool.
We love you guys. Y'all know who you are.
Of course.
And then also to remember, like, any and all 5-star reviews help no matter where you guys are listening. And remember, if you drop a 5-star review and leave a comment, even if it's a mean comment, if you attach it to a 5-star review, we will read
read
it
it.
on the pod.
Yep.
So keep that in mind. Spread the word. Tell everybody.
And if it is mean, I will cry.
And if
And
if
you'll get
you're-
to see it.
And we'll record it.
And if you're on a site like Spotify that you can't leave it, you can message us and be like, "Hey, I just left you a 5-star review and it won't let me leave a message."
This is what I want to say.
Yeah, hit us up on Facebook.
Yeah.
Drop a comment on YouTube.
Facebook,
Like
Insta.
and subscribe.
Yeah.
You know,
And if you have like different ways we can improve, please feel free to tell us
constructive
that too.
criticism always welcome. What would you like to see?
Unconstructive criticism.
You don't just tell us that we're horrible at playing D&D and our RP is garbage. You feel free. Just make sure it's under a 5-star review.
Hey. All right. Awesome.
We'll catch you guys
All
later.
And
See
now
you
bye
guys.
for
Thanks,
real
guys.
this time.
Bye.
Bye.